This is how you know which electrical panel is best for your home. Hi guys, I'm Travis with Dawson's Electric and Air. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the heart and soul of your electrical system. In this particular type panel, this is what we call a main breaker panel. The wire comes in a lot of times from either your meter base or whatever that's outside, feeds into this panel, and you have what's below it called a main breaker. What this does is protect you from overheating your home's whole entire electrical system. Over in this panel, we have individual branch circuits. And the reason it's bigger is because it's 240 volts coming out of this breaker that feeds down through your circuit, through your wiring, into your appliances or your ACs or water heaters. These breakers are what we call single pole breakers. You have 120 volts coming out of this leg, and what that does, or what that feeds, is generally your lights, receptacles, smaller appliances like maybe in your kitchen. They all run off of 120 volts. So if you'll look at the top here, this is what we call an arc fault breaker. And what these do inside of your panel is they protect your wiring or anything downstream from arc or fires. These breakers connect to what we call the bus bar. If you'll see, it just snaps in, makes a connection onto this particular panel. Is a Siemens, so it has a copper bus. Even though it is tin plated, they do that to kind of keep it from corroding so bad. So this is an actual copper bus panel, which is something that you should be aware of if you have electricians working inside of your home. This portion of your panel is probably the most important part of it. The reason why we think here at Dawson's Electric that this is the most important part is because I said earlier about all the heat that it absorbs the whole time your electrical system is working. If we were to come out to your home, these are 3 of the panels that we would look at and know that they have a copper bus. This is a Square D QO panel. So Square D makes 2 different panel brands for residential homes. This is actually their top of the line panel or more professional brand that you can buy in a supply house, or most electricians would have access to these. So Square D QO has a copper bus, and it is also tin plated, so it'll look a little silvery or shiny. Square D also makes a Homeline panel, which is more of a builder grade or something that you would see installed in some new construction applications. This is an Eaton panel. So Eaton Type CH also makes a copper bus panel. So we would recommend an Eaton panel any day. We actually used to install Eaton here at Dawson's Electric, and did for many years, and had very good service out of them. So what we have here, and what we've been installing here more recently at Dawson's Electric, is Siemens. Siemens is a well-known brand as well. It also has a copper bus, so you have to specifically pay attention to the actual model numbers, and they'll have a C in that model number. When you're looking at it, it's hard to tell because it does have the silvery tint, whereas CH, if you really look at it, it has the copper inside of here. Those are a few things that we just wanted to point out that you should be looking for. So if you have any concerns with your electrical system, or you're adding car chargers, or maybe you're doing some upgrades around your home, call Dawson's today or click the link below.
Dawson's.